We are recording live on twitch.tv/dcade. Hopping on the stream. I'm going to do the final leaks for April, but you're not here for that. We also have a $2,000 qualifier tournament. We are here for the new ban list. OCG Forbidden Limited List update. We should care about this a lot because it's likely what's going to happen in Master Duel. So many cards that have been unlimited, banned, or restricted in OCG. It then happens in Master Duel, like the barrier statue. Are you ready? Boom. April 1st. Okay. All right. It's time. Newly unlimited. Galatea the Orcus Automaton is now unlimited just like TCG and OCG. It hasn't really been doing much though, right? Yeah, Orcus, it's like, okay, whatever, that's fine. Move on. Swap Frog from 2 to 3. This went to 2, okay, interesting, all right. In the TCG, they have the Totally Awesome, which is hit. So the Totally, where's the Totally? Totally Awesome is hit in OCG and Master Duel, but Ronin Totem in TCG is banned. And I guess we also had Konami and OCG restrict the Frog a little bit. Kagari, 2 to 3, is this just like TCG? Sky Striker, TCG, OCG, and not Master Duel. Only Master Duel is semi-limited. So what is that the last thing for Sky Striker that would be unrestricted? We need Engage. Engage and Kagari. Hornet Drones will stay at 1 for everyone because it's too techable in other decks. And I guess these are the main 2. That's it. Wow. OCG is almost fully unlimited Sky Striker. They only have Engage at 2. Do you want this in Master Duel? Moving on, moving on. Yada. No one cares about Yada. Fully unlimited in TCG, OCG. Maybe I could zoom in a little bit. Is that better? Okay. Yeah, it's still banned in Master Duel because they're just forgetting about it. It has no impact. All right. Cursed Eldland from 2 to 3. Now unlimited everywhere. But for Eldritch cards that are restricted, we have the Conquistador still hit, which is fully unlimited everywhere else. Okay. Should this get unlimited? Maybe, maybe. I only hate the deck for Floodgates. Maybe we should just hit the Floodgates harder, yes? Moving on. That's it for unlimited. Newly semi-limited. Are you ready? Ancient Fairy Dragon. So far, no restrictions, of course, because everything was getting unlimited. We'll see if there's any restrictions here. Ancient Fairy hasn't really been doing much in any format. So Konami's like, okay, we're only putting this on the ban list to remind you that we unbanned it. And still no one's going to care because they nerfed the card. It was broken back in the day. You can't pop the same field spelled name and then search that same name from the deck, and nothing's broke it yet. I think Spiral's the closest thing to be breaking it, maybe? Yeah, Spiral. And, okay, an FA Dragstar deck. It's Spiral deck. Holy moly. Let's keep on going. Gazelle. We're the only ones brave enough to have fully unlimited Gazelle, and they see that that's not really doing that much. So, okay, they're slowly unlimiting in OCG. This is a really good starter deck, by the way. So I think a starter deck, I mean, if you, as a new player, you should pick up Salamangreat, and you'll have a good time because the structure deck gives you 3 Signet Mining. 1,500 Dems, you have a good deck, you'll get to Platinum at minimum. All right? Saryuja. 1 to 2. It's unlimited in TCG. Interesting. Okay. As far as I know, this is really just being used in a Dark World deck. You know, just 4 different monsters, draw 4, return 3 back in the deck. All right. Seems like just toxic combos. Tellar Knight Ptolemaeus. It went from 1 to 2. They're reminding you, wake up. Use this card. This card is essentially 3 level 4 monsters, put them together, and you now get a Cyber Dragon Infinity. Is that a good deal? This is Omni Negate anything, suck up an attack position monster. People don't care. I guess rank 4 Exceeding's just not that good, or there's other rank 4 Exceeds that are better to use. It's kind of competing. If it were to come out in Master Duel, what is it competing with? The most popular rank 4 Exceeds. Oh yes, of course, Downard. Baguska, Dweller, Dugaris. You know, these are, of course, just 2 level 4 monsters. This would be 3 to get that Infinity. Moving on. Steam the Cloak. Again, Reminding you we unbanned this. Please use this card. Well, it was hit because of Crystron Hulk. Crystron Hulk got banned, and now they're slowly unbanning and unlimiting all the tuners that made the Crystron Hulk broken. Okay, moving on. Thunder Dragon Hawk from 1 to 2. This is a big indicator of them possibly doing this in Master Duel. Let's see real quick, check out the Thunder Dragon cards of what else is restricted in Japan. The Roar is unlimited. The Dark's unlimited. We are just like Japan. TCG is too afraid to unban the Colossus. I guess, you know, they think it's too techable, maybe. Is that understandable? You tell me. But now this is probably a good indicator that Hawk will go to 2. I like it. I like Thunder Dragon, but it's a bit too crazy in the Ishizu Chaos. If you know, Ishizu Chaos been popping off. Little too good. First place of a recent tournament. Here are a bunch of the best Ishizu Chaos decks. Check them out. I like a pure Thunder Dragon. All right, moving on. Nadir Servant. Interesting. TCG's got it at 3. How is TCG handling this at 3? Well, I don't think it's doing anything in TCG, and now it's at 2 in OCG. Should this become unlimited in Master Duel? I think a big connection of Nadir Servant is to the window. So if you want that unrestricted, you are making this more consistent. One card Nadir Servant sets up the window, then both players can only special summon once. Are you okay with that? Enabling a floodgate, which unfortunately is just tied to that. Should window just get banned? I don't know. Is that a hot take? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Spellbook of Judgment. We still don't care, Konami. No. You already semi-limited it in Master Duel. You're reminding us that you unbanned it. Yeah, it was broken back in the day. I know. I used it. Summoned Jaugen during the end phase, but Jaugen in the end phase is not that good anymore. You and your opponent cannot special summon monsters. We got the barrier statues, which I don't think were out when I was playing Jaugen. Okay, cool. Runick Fountain from 3 to 2. If you don't know, currently in the Duelist Cup, the first place deck list, 68% win rate. That's 52 hours into the event, 148 matches, 68% win rate. This is clapping. And I think that if this wins the event, then Konami's very likely going to be smacking this deck up. It's already got smacked a little bit. And this is a little taste of what they'd be doing. From 3 to 2, I honestly think that it should just go to 1, at least for Master Duel. For Master Duel, I'd like that. It's too much. The stun version's not cool. Maybe they could unlimit the other Runick cards, then put this to 1. I am not happy with this card one bit because of it being used in stun. And it's also really toxic. You know, just the whole deck, just randomly banishing cards off the top of your deck. You're playing Sky Striker now, all your Rays are banished. Like, what the hell is that? Come on. Moving on, moving on. Newly limited, just like in Master Duel. And we didn't really care that much. I was thinking maybe Salamangreat would play this, but Salamangreat's not even really the top tier meta relevant as much. You know, it's a good deck. You can get Diamond 1 with it, but still, what is playing Blaster? Who's playing it? Arm Dragon. An Infernoid. Okay. Arm Dragon and Infernoid are playing Blaster. Great. All right, moving on. Glow Up Bulb. 0 to 1. Same thing, Crystron Hulk. So, all right, this was a very cool broken card. It's banned right now. I would play this in a Ishizu Chaos. It randomly gets milled, and then if it's in the graveyard, you send the top card of your deck. You don't even have to discard. That's crazy. Just top card of your deck, an additional mill, and special summon level 1 tuner. This is crazy. This is actually, wow. If this happens in Master Duel, Ishizu Chaos is going in my deck, 100%. Mudora. Mudora, the Explorer, 2-1. It's at 1 in TCG, 1 in OCG. I thought that they would preemptively release this card further restricted than they did, which was not restricting at all. They semi-limited the other cards. I thought we'd see some limits to 1. Okay, all right. How careful were they with the Ishizu cards if they were to limit them? They put 2 at Ultra Rare, and I say careful because they don't want to give free Ultra Rare crafting resource by further restricting cards. And Yeah, we'll see. Mudora, Shuffler, Kelbeck, 2-1. So with Mudora and Kelbeck going to 1, that officially means all of the Millers and Shufflers are limited to 1 in TCG and OCG, as you can see right there. Look at the bottom of every card. 1, 1, 1, 1. All 4 cards to 1. So what does that mean for Master Duel? It's going to be interesting. Lubellion. Bystial Lubellion. This one would help you search for the other Lubellions. It also had an additional effect of being able to play a face-up branded spell and trap from your deck face up. And the main thing with the Bystials, believe me, you want to know what they do, because when they come out, I don't care what deck you're playing, you're probably going to play them. They're the new hand trap, but they're big monsters. No more tiny little girls with their feet out and the little roach. We got big beefy hand traps that during either player's turn, you're able to target a light or dark in either player's graveyard, banish it, and then special summon your Bystial. So that's coming. Get used to them. And that would make them a lot more consistent. So this would be a big one. Target layer dark, banish, quick effect, special summon during either player's turn. Very good. And then when sent to the graveyard, spin a special summon monster back to the hand. Already limited to 1. It's crazy to see these cards get limited before they're even released in Master Duel. Keep on going, keep on going. Spright blue. Spright to 1. Okay. I believe in OCG, they've been playing Tri-Brigade with their Spright. Tri-Brigade Sprite's been a thing. And there we go, Tri-Brigade Spright deck list. This is one of the best ways to play Spright right now in Japan. But a big reason for that is the Nimble Beaver is able to special summon from the deck with the Spright Sprint, which we don't have yet. So you're able to make this, you send the Angler activates, summon the Double Beaver from the deck, and so we'll see. Will Tri-Brigade Spright become a lot better when we finally get this card? Okay. Moving on. Tearlaments. We're getting Tearlaments in April. I did a pack leak, and it's now limited to 1 in TCG and OCG. Okay. Merlee from 3 to 1 on summon, mill 3. 1/1 in TCG and OCG. This is Konami copying TCG's homework. It's crazy. TCG limited all of the Ishizu cards to 1. Japan now copied them. Well, you see, TCG saw that OCG did not hit Tearlament and the Ishizu cards hard enough, so they hit everything to 1, and now Japan's like, we agree. We're gonna hit everything to 1 just like you did. Okay, wow. Oh, I didn't know that this was within the ban list. Okay, another Bystial, limited to 1. Hand trap, boom. All right, very good. The Bystials hard counter the Tearlaments. Any Tearlament sent to the graveyard activates a fuse, and if you chain banish with a DD Crow or a Bystial, they don't fuse. They have to be a part of the fusion. Okay, and so I'm telling you right now, when the Tearlaments come out, and I'm a bit congested right now if I'm acting weird, DD Crow's gonna, I think, be a big card, and not Skullmeister. You could chain link block from the Skullmeister being able to negate the Tearlament in the graveyard, but DD Crow, unchain blockable, you target the Tearlament, this is before we get the Bystials, and you're gonna be stopping a fusion. But maybe I'll leak Bystials coming out today. I'm doing an April pack leak tonight, we'll see. Wow, more, this like just came out. The Baldrake, it's another one. Okay, interesting. They're hitting up the Bystials, hitting them up. Skill Drain. This is good. Any acknowledgement from Konami that the floodgates are not good for the game, thus they are banning them, restricting them, that's a good thing. This is a very good indicator of Skill Drain going to 1. If I were to do a banlist prediction for Master Duel, not a wish list, I'm now putting Skill Drain at 1. And especially, this deck's first place right now with Skill Drain at 2. Come on, Konami, let's go. And the other floodgates are fully unlimited in TCG and OCG, but they got side deck, we don't. Hit this card, hit it. Okay, good, wow. Forbidden, Spright Elf. They really did copy TCG's homework. This is insane. If we were playing a game like Hearthstone, they would errata this card. They would change the effect. It would say 2 monsters, both of them have to be level rank link 2. And I think it would also say you could only special summon to where Spright Elf is pointing to. And maybe they would even make it not a quick effect anymore. It's just, this is too overloaded and bloated. It's nuts. It's like any deck could play this. As we see, Shizu Chaos is abusing this, and Tearlaments also abusing this. So this nasty. This resummons the Diviner and the Tearlament, the Merly. Merly, Mary, Tearlament. How do you spell the Merly? There, 2 R's. Merly is a level 2, so you summon it during your opponent's turn with the Spright Elf, and then also, you know, it now triggers the mill. Then you get fusion summoning during your opponent's turn. That's disgusting. And like, they would straight up, you wouldn't even be, you would be targetable also. Like, why? It points to cards, it makes them untargetable. It's very easy to make. Quick effect summon any level 2 to anywhere in your main monster zone. And why can it be linked with the after the turn it's summoned? It should forever not be linkable once it's on the field. It should, like, wow, what were they thinking? It's disgusting how over bloated and broken this card is. And it's sad because now it's getting banned everywhere instead of just existing in a lesser version of itself. Are you okay with the ratas? Cards being banned this quickly? It's pretty quick. I mean, this is less than a year ban. Is that normal for cards less than a year to get banned? I don't think so. Is that it for banned? All right, the full changes. Let's go. Banned Elf. Elf banned. Wait, Tearlament. Everything limited to every Tearlament limited to 1 now. Tearlament. Everything. 1 1 1 1 1. Wow, 1 1 1 1 1 and banned. The Kick House is banned. I said this. I said that this deck would still be good if every Tearlament was limited to 1, which it now is in Japan. What the heck? That's 1 2 3 4 5 cards limited to 1, but they have Kick Kalos banned. Anything less than banning Kick Kalos for Master Duel, the deck's still gonna be broken. So they could release all of this limited to 1 and it would still be nuts. Oh, I got some food in my mic, disgusting. All right, and what else? Semi-limited, full thing, newly unlimited. This is crazy. Here's the full picture, just like that. We are live on twitch.tv/DK. We're doing a $2,000 qualifier tournament right now. Let me know what you think about this ban list and myself covering it. Thank you all very much. We're gonna do new pack leaks tonight at the end of the stream, and we are out. All right.